Hello guys and welcome to another episode. We're currently in the South Wales Valley. Basically, to cut a long story short, a couple of days ago a school friend that I haven't spoken to in a couple of years messaged me on Instagram, and he said they've been having some paranormal activity in their house. It doesn't sound like nothing bad. They've lived here roughly 6 months, I want to say. Most of the activity is happening upstairs, and it seems to be a lot of orbs. So my first thought was it could be dust, but then he sent me a video of where there's just one orb and it literally comes down and up out the screen, I guess. Yeah. But my point is, it may be dust, but in my experience, I haven't got a lot of that, but when it's dust particles, there's usually multiple, and this had
just floating in it. It's no direct path.
This had sort of like a glare to it, if that makes sense, like a flashy glare. So that was quite weird. They've heard bangs and, you know, the normal stuff, but that could be heating. So we're here to come and investigate and hopefully you know, show the family that there may be something here. And yeah, pretty much
we're all coming in blind, decide, you know, a little bit much. We know nothing.
No. Well, that's what we do. We come in to investigate. Exactly. We don't come in to say, yep, that's your ghost. We just come in to see what's happening.
And I'll add this now for the investigation, but if you would like us to investigate your home, we're all respectful. This family have literally just left us here by ourselves for the night just to investigate. Message us on Instagram, which is just Forsaken Paranormal, or Facebook, and one of us will get in contact with you and we'll arrange something. But we're going to into the investigation now, is it?
Definitely,
yeah. We've even got our shoes off. We haven't even been asked. That's how good boys we are.
Very respectful.
Definitely. Hope you enjoy it, guys.
Yeah. Very respectful.
Enjoy the episode.
Okie doke, so we're just going to do a quick K2 sweep just to see if there's anything around already. Seeing as the refrigerator's just decided to chirp in, obviously, if you come up to a device like this, you will get a reading because of the electromagnetic field that it puts out. Similarly, there appears to be electrics or something behind. Ooh. Now that's interesting.
It's just getting something, is it?
Because I did this when we came in, and that was up to 4 lights.
What about the cooker hood? And we will say as well for the camera, all the phones are on. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Running through. All the phones are on airplane mode as well.
They are indeed. All 4 of us we have checked. So let's go and have a little sweep around the place. So we're just gonna have a quick look at the downstairs hallway. Not expecting to find much in here at all. There's a couple of rooms. There's a little toilet in here. Had a quick look in there earlier. Not much going on. Oh, even the air freshener's not pumping any out. If, however, we walk up to the Wi-Fi box, should get quite a reading here. Oof.
Pulsing as well.
That's the thing with Wi-Fi. So that we would expect.
But it's good though, it's isolated to that one point, so if we are using that later
there's obviously cables, I would say, going up there. There we go. There we are. Got to be cables going up under the normal. Respect that as well. Obviously, we will get little spikes every now and again if they're electrical equipment or anything like that around. So it's not completely unheard of. So upstairs, let's have a good look around, see what we can find, if anything. Oh no. Some sort of little dressing room. Not expecting to find anything electric in here other than the big old lit up mirror on that.
And the straighteners are left on.
See, as you can see, this does cause little spikes, which we would completely expect. Now there are 4 rooms upstairs in this house. One is the dressing room, one is the bathroom, 2 are bedrooms. And there's a little bit of storage space as well. Oh, it's back. That's nice. Now on a previous episode, the Demon House episode, myself and Jordan, when we both walked into the house, separate to each other and without speaking to each other, we both felt this shiver up the spine feeling.
No, I've got it standing up here.
He's got it standing up here. I've got it standing up here as well. But when we first came in, when we first came in, I came upstairs before anybody else, had a little look around, and when I walked into this room, would you say this is the daughter's room maybe?
Possibly, I'd say that's daughter's, mother's room maybe.
Yeah, either way, this one, the one next to the dressing room, I just had rapid pulsing, top of my head there, and a little while later I said to Jordan, when you pop upstairs, just see if you feel anything. And in the dressing room he felt something, but at the moment, both of us are stood up here, he's the one holding the camera, and he's got that tingly feeling again.
Feel it.
Now, helpfully, there are no bulbs in the in the fittings in here, so going in dark, so to speak.
No bulbs, jeez.
Not even.
Interesting. We'll have to clarify with those
Well,
why those
something's
two.
plugged in, or phone chargers, or that is.
That's something we will have to make a shoot of later as well, is when we are doing separate visuals, wherever, walking around the floorboards.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nothing?
Nothing at all, unless we got haunted slippers, no we're good.
Which, you know, getting like the tingly feeling, you would think like a high EMF or something, so
But
that's obviously not high electric wires going through you.
No. Like, as you say, yeah, I mean, for all we know, there could be an airing cupboard behind one of these walls, and there could be electrics all over the place, which could give that false EMF sort of tingly feeling. But
no, I'm alright to see when I'm in here now.
no, nothing. I mean, even behind the bed, where there's the phone charger plugged in, that's even turned off, so nothing at all. There you are, so that's the cable for the light switch.
And you know, it's a constant one, it's not flickering, so it's a constant outage going to
Going both ways. Not above. Oh, and below.
Running across.
So there we are. There we are, there's the boiler. Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So here we got the boiler. Combi. And that is shooting out the EMF. So it's possible...
That could be explaining some of the stuff up here.
That could be generating enough pulse to give false impressions of things going on. So that's good to know.
Storage everywhere in this house.
There is storage everywhere, it's immense.
Can't get that in the new houses.
Didn't have this in my old house either, no. Right, so bathroom I wouldn't expect to find much at all in here. And obviously we are aware the K2s are not infallible. We use them as a guide. If there's something unusual happening, if they're triggered where they shouldn't be, if things try and communicate through them, we'll use them, but we know they're not 100% foolproof. So we're in the daughter's bedroom, and we've been told that she's experienced some things, including feelings of being shaken in bed and possibly being grabbed, I think, I want to say. Now there's nothing... Nice wallpaper. There's nothing immediately coming up around the bed. That was me knocking it again. Now that's interesting, isn't it? See this little lantern candle thing there?
Yeah.
Remember Liverpool?
Ah.
Right. Flashback. Nothing was triggered there, but it's just...
Flashback to Liverpool, yeah.
Flashback to Liverpool. Shout out. Right. If you have a look at the floor, got a number of extension cables in here, suggesting there might be numerous things plugged in, which could generate EMF fields. Nothing is turned on that's plugged into this at the moment, though. But it's interesting to know there's so many cables and power points in here.
Extension leads on extension leads.
Extension leads on extension leads. That's nice.
Come on, I should see that.
So there we go. We've done a quick EMF sweep of the entire house with the K2 and haven't picked anything up unusual. Things we'd expect, like the Wi-Fi, laptop charging in there, the boiler of course, but nothing else unusual at all. Right, let's get this place locked down.
Right guys, we literally are about 10 past 9 currently. I know we've been in here quite a few times now, and it's just a bit of a note to ourselves. I think it's happened between all of us in here now, maybe Lee potentially as well. But it's just very heavy, and I find it really, really heavy now, like strong on the side of the heads, pins and needles. I know Dan had it as well just now, and he walked out of the room into the other room and almost felt like you followed him out of here. So it's one to watch. So we're still early doors. You know, can we say it's paranormal or not? Yeah, you know, there's a lot of factors. You know, the boiler's over there, even though it's nothing in your EMF detecting. You know, carbon monoxide, etc. But I've seen there are the devices up on the roof which detect that sort of stuff. So, I don't know, interesting. I think this could be the room to watch out for tonight. My gosh, I feel really f***ing sick in here, I do, in this room.
They're not happy in you.
But I didn't like that one when we first come up, see? The dressing room.
No, you said, but this is the one. It's back. Right in the middle of top of my skull.
It's really heavy in here.
Apologise for the language. Yeah, I don't like her. But earlier on when I said it followed me, it went from in here to under there, and it was all up one side of my head. But they have got CO2 detectors here, have they?
Yeah.
On the ceiling.
Something was flashing red up there as well.
His grandpa, I think, son. Yeah, that's a smoke one, I think.
Okay, but go for a run.
Okay. No, I don't like this at all, but this room.
Did they say anything about this room though?
No, I know.
This is vigil in the Bagpuss bedroom. Gonna go run the room now and introduce ourselves. My name's Lee. Anyone else?
My name's Kurt.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Dan.
We mean you no harm at all. We just here to document any messages or any activity that you want to show us to show that you do exist and that you are here.
The family of the people who live here now have obviously came to us and expressed interest that they feel like you're here. You have tried to communicate with them, I think, in several ways. They don't know how to communicate with you in a sense, but we are more trained to communicate with you. So if you'd like to say anything, we have many different devices that you can communicate with us on.
For the camera, that was me.
That's my mic as well. The mic's broke.
Yes, it is. Just moving away because it was a bit close and I was scared of knocking it and anyway.
So anyway, we've got a device on the bed. You can see it leaning up there, the green light on. If you go near that, that should flash different colours. Don't be afraid of it, it won't hurt you. Next to me, we got with the orange light, we got a voice recorder. You can speak into that. And yeah, next door there's another voice recorder and another camera there. Don't be scared of them. And then lastly on the stairs, downstairs, we got a device. If you go near that, that'll make a noise and also light up. They're all the ways that we have with communicating with you. You can also knock on the walls, speak to us directly, give us a cold spot. Don't be afraid of us. We're not here to hurt you.
Lee, I need to ask you this as well, right? Because you know this stuff is obviously happening now. What's happening down the pit? They're obviously they're destroying the pit, aren't they, to make a school there. And obviously, if these were miners' houses, could these people be obviously, you know, a part of the pit?
They could be, yeah.
And in a way, they're expressing sadness because basically, boys,
it's down to 6 bells.
Yeah, in a nutshell, obviously 6 bells. It was one of the worst disasters in South Wales for the pits, and now the council is basically, in my opinion, being disrespectful, and they're building a school on the land of where the disaster happened, and they're basically ripping up all the grass and everything, and there's a construction site down there.
Yeah.
Right, so we've told you our names. Can you tell us your name? Did you used to live here? That's your belly, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's my belly.
the camera, that's Kurt's belly.
Are you affecting this room? Are you making the energy heavy? Maybe you could possibly copy this?
I'm feeling that the pressure I was experiencing is lifted.
Down. Tell you what we have got is a very cool device called a spirit box, where literally it scans radio waves and you might be able to communicate with us through that. You can manipulate it to talk with us.
If there are any spirits, ghosts, what's that? What's that doing?
Draco.
What is that, Lordy?
I don't know.
Is that is temperature on there? Is it? Isn't it? Is it temperature change?
Yeah, there's a thermometer mode on there.
Temperature.
Yeah.
It is half a degree warmer in here than it was when we came in, but there's four of us in here.
I was off.
Right, so as we were saying, you can speak in this device and we'll hear you straight away.
Don't be shy.
You want to tell us your name? Did I say something then?
I'm not too sure.
Could you repeat that, please? Are you male or are you female? I thought it said Moses, it's right for you.
Something's just...
That is possibly something because we're not, it's sweeping backwards, so we ain't going to get any interference.
No.
So
Can you say that again for us, please?
Come on, I know you can do it.
If you'd like to, you can draw on our energy and also the energy of the devices we've got around here. They've all got batteries inside them that produce energy which you could draw on if you wanted to. Oh, sharp tingling in my head.
Before you done that, I thought I could do
Yeah,
it.
did you like the feather?
On this dresser, it sounded like.
Yeah. Well, I heard it from behind, like the headboard or something like that.
I will move in. So for this something.
Before Dan said that, it
Yeah.
sounded.
Because that's the end of the house then, isn't it?
Yeah. Was that you making that then?
Do you want to knock the spirit box off for a second and have a go at it? Because you wouldn't hear anything over there. On the camera.
What was that then, Lee?
That was girl's voice there, wasn't it?
I thought I heard help. It sounded like help.
Get it back
Do you
on.
want to turn it back on, Bob?
Did you hear that, didn't you?
Yeah. Help.
Help.
Because you wouldn't hear any. Because you wouldn't hear anything.
Was that you telling us help? You tracked here, sweetheart. Draw our energy. Use that. We're welcome to use it all. So take anything you can get. The batteries, anything. Just try and communicate with us. Our little girl's still here.
How can we help you?
Do you need help?
Yeah.
There's a cold spot by me.
Any of us got a thermal gun?
Yeah.
I'm just keep my eye on them blinds just in case it's a draft.
Is that double glazing?
Yeah.
I noticed earlier there was a lot of noise coming in from outside. So it's possible.
It was there. It was like a quick blast of cold air.
There, is it?
Yeah, in this area.
That wall's colder, but it's an external wall.
I'll go over this side then. Try to go over this side.
Okay. That wall's a little bit colder as well, as is that cabinet. But then so is the floor over there, that's sort of been keeping me nervous.
Did you just say hello?
Dan, I know I'm over scientific, but
You're not
would it be more colder this side because there's no house this side?
That's what I said, it's an external wall,
Yeah.
so it would be colder.
Yeah.
How do you feel about us in your home? What I thought I said?
What do you think you said?
Bald head. Order, we need to review that. Did you say bald head?
Can you say his name?
I want to say that said Ryan, but I don't know. Yeah, I got that, Dan. I got it.
Okay, two then, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Now, it's important to note that I just turned it round because at the time Kurt was filming the REM pod on the floor. But I didn't jostle it, I didn't bang it. I just gently slid it my way.
Just the way I gotta sit up a little
Let
bit.
me do it again.
It then zoomed in, Dan, but I got it.
Oh yeah,
You can see the flash.
that's all I did. So I just turned it around like that. Because it went up to maybe
Fell off
3 or
really
4.
heavy. Breathing trying to lie down like.
I'm glad I actually caught that.
It was not long after that beeped as well.
Something walked in. I knew something walked in.
Is that you in here with us? Where's my feet?
Yeah, I got that, Dan. I got it. Yeah, I got that, Dan. I got it.
Okay. There's a little ball now.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if I throw it, see if we can get it. Can you throw this back?
Don't throw it that violently, please.
Yeah, throw it as you want to throw it.
I got it.
That's fantastic, thank you.
Every time I pointed the camera to it, I've got it.
Keep it on it.
Where are we looking now?
On the-
On the K2, alright,
Well, I gotta say, right, for the purpose of my camera, here down feels absolutely freezing.
Boys, I don't want everybody to stop filming at the same time. But can everybody check that your phones are still on aeroplane mode
I'm
after
on
we've
airplane.
been downstairs?
Mine's downstairs and turned off.
Airplane mode.
Airplane.
Your legs are slightly chillier.
Oh, mine.
No, him.
It's freezing.
Your legs are slightly chillier than your upper body, but I suppose you've
Here you
got
go.
more layers on your upper. Yeah, aeroplane mode. No, he's got a jumper and stuff, arms folded, whereas his legs, he's just got a single layer of clothes on him.
Yeah.
Professional, son.
Yeah.
If you can give us the beep or light on either, I will go and get the device and then you can speak to us.
Here we go. Come on then. Got a device out for you. Make sure you speak.
That interference thing again, is it?
Yeah. I'm doing an FM for a bit. Before swapping to AM.
Come on, the door's open for all of you to come in.
Or was it maybe this device you were coming nearby earlier? Thermometer. Is that what you were liking? Is that what you were looking at?
Or was it the little toy ball?
It might have been the ball.
It didn't after I threw the one last time, that's when stuff started happening.
What have you bouncing? Oh, got a little bounce to it as well. Look at that. Why have thrown that away from everything? Look at that one. Look at that one. How you doing? There you go, there's that one. There's that one if you want to have a check at that again. Oh, we got so many things here for you to come and look at.
So there we go, guys. That was well, hopefully an enjoyable episode for you all. We've yet to, at this point of recording, we've yet to review the evidence for ourselves. It's been an interesting evening.
Yeah, couple of little bits we just want to say, we've debunked a few bits we know off the bat, but there's a few little bits which are going to need further review because we potentially might have something. Not saying it's paranormal, but there's something it potentially could be.
But that's what we do. We come in, we try out a number of different things, we see what happens, and then we look at that evidence as to whether or not it is something that could be paranormal or something that could be debunked.
Definitely.
But I do want to speculate once again that we are willing to do these to help people out, don't we? Because as long as you let us come to our home and we have freedom and we get to make an episode, we can help you, you can help us, and we are willing to travel to do it, don't we? Because this is our, I ain't going to call them clients, but if we wanted to class this, this is like our second client now, or third. Third. So, we are getting out there, we're proving that we're more trustable. We're building a portfolio, you could say.
Yeah,
definitely.
We got history.
Yeah.
Got experience.
So,
we've had a number of people in different types of homes in different areas.
Yeah.
From different backgrounds. Let us into their home, let us roam free and do our thing, and we've got the job done.
Definitely.
we will either try to debunk it, or we'll say yes, there is something here, and here's the further step you need to take to, if you want to get rid of what's in your home, to get rid of it. But I think, we've experienced maybe something paranormal, I'm not too sure. A lot of it I think we debunked.
Yeah, If there is anything here, I don't think the family's got any reason to be scared of it at all.
No, definitely not.
Feels very homely here.
Mm.
I will say personally for me, the one bedroom stands out for me in a sense of just different atmosphere, and that's where I think the majority of the stuff takes place. But again, not negative, just something to be aware of.
Mm.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to review the evidence, because you know, we might have, well, there could be something there on a recorder we've left running, we just don't know yet. So
yeah.
And of course, the other thing we found out, or at least gave a little bit more credence to, was the daughter's bedroom, where a lot of things were meant to have happened. There was a hell of a lot of EMF bleed into that room,
and the room just doesn't flow properly.
And the feng shui on the room.
For people who obviously don't know what the EMF is, can you give them a quick brief, because you know some people won't know?
It's just
electromagnetic field. It's an electrical device, or a device that is something energy. It's about 1 in the morning. No, it's not. It's 12:30.
And obviously
it emits the energy and all that.
Waves like magnetism.
It can
affect your mental state.
Yeah, obviously in a quick summary, there's side effects such as paranoia,
hallucination,
anxiety as well.
Tell you what. Yeah. Link in the description.
Yeah.
But to a Wikipedia article.
That's been too long of a outro, but
yeah. It's all good.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we're not showboating, we're just saying it like it is.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note, we'll wrap it up there.
Till next time.
Stay tuned, many more to come.
Peace, guys.